Robert's back, and we're going to talk with our friends from Bender Realty in just a moment. Of course, Robert said we brought Dwight, Night of the Living Dead. Well, that's not very nice, Robert.
No, that's spirits, legends, and lore, not Night of the Living Dead.
Well, we'll talk about that.
That's the wrong ghost.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Okay, happy birthday to Lee McChesney today. He is 64. Hope he has a great birthday
a lot
today.
Older, as Robert mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
and don't make fun of him. I heard you making fun of him earlier.
He's an old Kentucky fan. He's an old everything at this point.
Carson Sears is 22 today. Angel Libby also celebrating over at Best Buy Metals. That's from all of her family, friends, and workers there. Emma Kincaid is 5 years old. That is from Mom, Dad, and Xander. Kyle Owens is 40 today. That's from his second mom. And then Pearl Russell is also having a birthday today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Yeah, we've got a young lady here. We'll introduce her in a second, but she regrets being here big time. Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to do a quick news. The Realty, stand by.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, want to review the announcement made a few minutes ago by Bradley County Schools exclusively here on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Dr. Linda Cash, along with Zach Pike and Johnny Mull, were in. They announced that Bradley County Schools will now adopt a clear bag policy for all Bradley County Schools athletic events, beginning with athletic events tomorrow night in Bradley County Schools. Now, this is a very nuanced story. It's happening around the state, actually. Dr. Cash noted threats that have been made, none that have come to fruition, thankfully. But you need to be advised if you're attending a Bradley County Schools athletic event beginning tomorrow night. Of course, this goes for all sports, all athletic events. There will be a clear bag policy. Now, there are specific dimensions, that sort of thing, about the bags. There's more to this. As they announced, diaper bags will be prevented or will be allowed. Also, no backpacks of any type, even if they're clear or mesh, whatever. So you're encouraged to call the school where you're attending if you need more information. They are doing an all-call in Bradley County Schools following their announcement here. Plus, it'll be on all of their social media.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit OcoeePeds.com.
Our friends from Bender Realty join us. General Manager Robert Bradney. Robert, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all this morning?
Well, we're doing good. It's been a while. You've been busy.
Well, yeah, I've kind of missed a couple of weeks, but been on vacation, and then last week just was hectic and just couldn't make it. So, but we've tried. This is our sixth time to be here over the last 6 weeks.
You guys are doing
we appreciate you allowing us to come in and just kind of refresh. But Bender Realty has been, of course, busy as normal, and we appreciate that. We appreciate our community for supporting us and using Bender Realty agents, and so everything's been kind of busy, and we're growing and adding new people, and we've got a lot of veterans. There you go, Dwight. I said it. And Dwight is a veteran, so. But we've got some great veterans, so we've just got a good mix. So we just want to kind of reintroduce everybody to people or introduce new folks and kind of let them see some of the faces at Bender Realty.
I believe you brought a
we
new
did.
face here.
This is Chandler Mills, of course, Dwight Richardson, but Chandler is new with us, and I'll let you ask her a question. I told her to not be afraid of what you had to ask.
I'm not afraid. Not one bit.
Not one bit. Chandler, first of all, tell us about yourself.
I am 20 years old. I just started at Bender Realty very recently.
Mm-hmm.
I love what I do. I love the family, making me feel very at home. But before I started at Bender Realty, I have my own business. I run a home sitting and dog sitting business. I love that too. I still do it. and the policy that I use with my clients is very similar to the policy that we use at Bender Realty, so it feels very similar to what I do already. So
What led you into real estate and specifically Bender?
I know Brian Workman. He's a longtime family friend. I know
No, just kidding.
Yeah.
a little bit of nepotism there,
I've known him
but
a long time.
Yeah.
So, by the way, he's never been more happy to see you back, so he didn't have to come in here.
Yeah, true. I that was tough getting him to, but I appreciate him doing it. But it was
Anything
tough.
pre 10 a.m. I mean,
goodness.
I
he
went to
won't.
high school, Brian. So.
Oh.
Yeah, one of those. No, but now, seriously, what appealed to you about real estate?
I've known him since I was itty bitty, so it's always been a part of my life, but had a weird circumstance where someone said that I had a face for real estate. And I was like, that's okay. Never heard that.
Wow.
Same thing. Next day, someone said it again, and I was like, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. So
So it
Brian-
was a calling.
Yes.
It was a calling.
Hey, Dwight, tell Londa that'll preach. We need to get
It would
sermon
preach,
going
that's
here.
right.
And Brian reached out to me immediately after that, asking if I would consider getting into it.
Hello.
Exactly.
Finally.
It screams at
Somebody
me.
who's actually meant to be there. Finally.
I
We
know.
found one.
So I went through schooling, and I'm loving it so far.
Yeah.
I feel super at home.
Well, and you know, Robert, she mentions the family atmosphere at Bender Realty. It's always been that way.
It has
As
been.
dysfunctional as it
I
is,
think that's
mean-
one of those things, and I'm sure it's that way with a lot of other things. But it truly is. We're a Bender Realty family, and in that we've got missions, we've got jobs, we've got things we need to do. But it's our people that make us up, and it's the great group of people, a mix of people, and our people are really. To me, they step forward a lot. They want to learn. They want to keep up to date. They want to do a great job for their clients and their customers. And same thing, they have good days, they have bad days, just like we all do. But they usually come out, all together. We're working together for the same goal, and so we enjoy that. So we meet together, we pray together, we share together, and it's really what makes us a family.
We're joined by Bender Realty. Dwight Richardson, how long have you been at Bender now?
I was afraid you might ask that. I was thinking this morning, I believe I joined somewhere around 1870, something like that. No, I've been in the real estate business about 40 years. And I've been at Bender on and off probably 35-ish on and off.
So, I know it, like anything else, like any industry, it's changed over the last 40 years. But what have you seen? Let's talk positive changes, and really, what is benefiting people even more now than it did before?
Well, there's a lot of things that protects the buyer now and protects the seller that used to didn't be. Home inspections, are very, years ago, some might have a home inspection, some might now, but now you better have a home inspection whatever you do. And that protects not only the buyer but the seller. And of course our contract when I started was about 5 pages. Was it 10 to 12
It's 12 now.
Something like that.
Yeah.
10
or
and
12.
it's very detailed, but there's a lot of good things that have happened during that time that really helps our industry. And the internet, I won't ever forget Jim Workman when he was the broker then. I think they called it the super highway. That's kind of what they first started. I didn't know what in the world that meant. So I went to him and I said, "This super highway, Jim, where's that going to be?" And he said, "Oh, no, that's really going to be the internet." Well, at that time, nobody used the internet to look for houses. And now, probably 99% of the people, they probably know more about that house than when they call you than you do.
Yep.
So that part has really changed.
I want to go back to Chandler for a second. Chandler Mills joins us. How do people get in touch with you? They want to talk about real estate.
Through my number or my email, but mostly just word of mouth because we have a very growing clientele and I like to make a good impression.
What's your number?
423-595-0562.
All right, and of course, Bender Realty and Dwight Richardson. How do people reach out to you?
423-47. That was a Bender. I was the Bender number. I'm sorry.
well, that's fine.
423-715-0030.
All right, Robert, and Dwight talks about the technology. Bender was very early in all this.
We started on even with social media when that kind of started, and that's kind of started in my era there with Bender Realty, and now pretty much everything that we do as far as advertising and all that kind of stuff is all social media, internet based. So that has changed the face of what we do because, like I said, Dwight said that's where people shop for real estate now, pretty much, and so just overall the technology is great. I mean, we're doing electronic contracts, we're doing electronic signatures, all the social media products going out. We've got automated social media programs that automate information going out about our agents to their clients and their customers and their databases. And so it's interesting. It was kind of scary, but it's interesting, that it's moved into that kind of capacity. But it really has worked great. I mean, and like I said, if you utilize it, especially when you're marketing homes and stuff, the internet is where we need to go. It's easy to send people to websites and so they can find it. You can just Google an address. If you're out driving by a house and you see a for sale sign and you want to know, just just Google the address, and boy, you'll get more information than you could possibly get because it's all out there.
Do you still provide for sale signs if you want to move your neighbors to move, even though their house is not for sale? And so we can just put a for sale sign in our neighbor's yard?
At Halloween time, yes, that's a good.
No, any time.
No.
You used to do that. I used to get my for sale signs for my neighbors from Robert.
Now, I think there still is some of that where people take some signs off of yards and put them in the yard, just like rolling a yard. We get that all the time. Yes, they do that. We'll have somebody go and gather up about 10 yard signs from all different companies, and you'll drive by somebody's house and they're on kind of like flamingos,
That.
So there is some of that, and I guess with Halloween coming up, we could see some of that. Yeah.
Robert Bradley, of course. We're pleased to meet Chandler Mills, and of course Dwight Richardson. I'm sure we'll be back talking about spirits, legends, and lore very soon. But, Robert, how do we get in a hold on all the information?
Sure. We'll stop by our office. We love walk-ins, people to come in and inquire about information. Our office is located at 425 25th Street. You can call us at 423-472-2173. Our website is bender-realty.com. We also have a full-service property management. It's located in the same place in our building on the lower level of our building. Their phone number is 423-476-5518. And as our running joke is with you, their email or their website is benderrealtypm.com. It's the night shift.
It's the night shift. I love it. Guys, thanks so much. Bender Realty is so community involved. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you for having us.